So the Rockets win the tip, and the Houston Rockets starting 5. They've got Chris Paul. He's out there with Tracy McGrady, and it's Olajuwon in at the power forward.
Boy, really love the athleticism Francis has. Gets off the floor quickly to jam it home.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And here's Price. He brings it up for Cleveland. LeBron passes to Mobley. To the paint. Here's Samson. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And Samson, 7'4", versatile, mobile. Good luck trying to stop him inside. He's too tall, too long.
LeBron outside. Mobley is screened. To the inside. It's stolen by Olajuwon. And it's the Rockets on the break. And that one's good. McGrady.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Paul outside. Olajuwon outside. Pass to Samson. Brad Daughtery pulls it in.
You won't see that from him very often, missing the bunny like that.
Daughtery with the screen on Paul. Inside. And finished off by Daughtery.
Nobody's stopping that, especially when Daughtery is focused on playing to his strengths.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Price passes to Mobley. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Price. Cleveland moving it around. Just 5 on the clock. Daughtery, it's blocked.
And Samson literally takes away a part of the floor when he's out there. Don't even try to get shots off in his area, or that's what's going to happen.
And here's Mitchell from the arc.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
Olajuwon, great pass to set up the lay-in.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here's Price. Over Paul. No good from Price.
A 1 for 5 start so far, not what they envisioned coming into this game.
Offensive rebound, and it's Olajuwon with the jam.
Hey, it's inexcusable not putting a body on Hakeem. I mean, you deserve to get cooked when you don't do that.
Price outside. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Mitchell outside. They get it again. Mobley plays it up and banks it in.
And that's just opportunistic basketball. Mobley carving out space and then cashing in on the second chance opportunity.
That one goes in.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Paul. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Rockets.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Nancy's checked in for Mobley. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Donovan Mitchell. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. We've got 1:55 left here in the first quarter. Price kicks to Irving. Out to Nance from downtown. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Nice shot. And a nice read by Irving on the kick out.
Olajuwon the pass to Samson. Paul The three drains the three-pointer. Paul's got 5.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Daughtery. Got a hand on it. 1:03 left to play in the first quarter. And that one's good, Francis.
And Francis, fearless as a player. Somebody that feels like he can score inside anytime he wants to.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And one look at the box score will confirm that.
A different look now for Cleveland. Ilgauskas comes in for Brad Daughtery. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for James.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Irving drives in. Got it from 16 feet.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him. Yeah, and Ilgauskas stretching out there to block shots. Superb at using that huge wingspan to come up with projection.
Lets it go from 11. And again, it's Cleveland. Houston leading by 6. Paul goes in.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense is determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Kevin Love's checked in for the Cavaliers.
When you send somebody like him to the line, it's pretty much easy money.
Irving misses. Paul passes to Francis, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And so it's Houston going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, for the Rockets, what jumps out to you from a number standpoint?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
They've got Mitchell. Hands out there with Russell. Then there's Ilgauskas. And it's Irving at the 1 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And it's Irving with the ball for the Cavaliers. Trailing by 10. Outside Garland. Pass to Ilgauskas. Over Harden. Rockets with the rebound. To the paint. And it's Drexler that time, and the assist by Harden. Drexler's got the lead up to 12 now for the Rockets. And the foul on Harden. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, he just couldn't get out of his own way there. I like the aggressiveness, but that's his second foul.
Mobley, he's checked in for Garland. Mitchell in the corner. The triple from Mitchell.
You got to chase Mitchell out of the corner, or he will drain those all night.
And a wide open look for Irving. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
Here's Drexler. That's his 2nd shot and his 2nd basket. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And on the way from Irving for 3. And the Cavaliers with another 3.
And I like the way they're using the entire court here in the second quarter. Their three-point percentage has gone through the roof.
And finished off by Yao.
Well, I tell you what, you got to keep Yao Ming out of the paint. Guy is just too big and too strong and has too good a touch to let him catch it that close.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Rice is checked in, and there it is for him.
Sometimes basketball is a simple game. Get that ball to Evan Mobley inside, and good things will happen.
He gets that one. And the Rockets lead by 8.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Ilgauskas a screen on Murphy. And it's Price missing.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
And it's Price missing. Rockets leading by 10. Harden right side. Malone kicks to Drexler. A three-pointer, no good. And the foul on Harden. That's his third foul of the game.
Already he's looking at his third foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the third quarter.
Timeout called, Cleveland. James checked in for Cleveland. Kyrie Irving comes in for Mitchell.
Kyrie Irving, your Cleveland Cavaliers.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. James dishes to Mobley. On the wing, Irving. For three, Price. Can't hit that one. Price has gone just 1 of 4 from deep. Here's Drexler, and finished off by Drexler.
How about the explosive vertical there? Not much you can do to stop Drexler once he gets to the rim.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
15 foul. At the line for your Cavaliers with 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And you look at the G League's impact on player development, Greg, it's become very significant.
And I think the two-way contract was a great addition as well, allowing players to contribute with the big league team while also developing in the G League. What a great combination.
Oh, good work by Yao, spotting the open man. That isn't usually a big part of what he does. And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
Cleveland shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And Cleveland making a change here. Nance is checked in.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Commissioner Adam Silver talked about tweaking the game. He said analytics takes sports in a certain direction because it's a coach and GM's job to win, and they'll do everything they can to do so under the existing rules. It's on us to adjust because we're also looking at the aesthetic appeal of the game. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. Here's Harden. Got it. Harden for 2.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic. We're not even at halftime, and already he's got 4 fouls. They're definitely going to have to limit his minutes the rest of the way.
And Irving is one of the most gifted players we've ever seen. I mean, who still continues to play at a high level.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Daughtery comes in for Nance, and it's Mitchell in for Mark Price. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Daughtery the screen. James wide open. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
Kicks it out to James. And LeBron throws it down hard.
LeBron showing you how he does it. A stylish flush by King James.
For the 3. Drexler, no good. Sweet move. LeBron right at the doorstep, and he finds the 2.
And, you know, I'm not quite sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave somebody like him uncovered.
And good that time.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Clyde Drexler has been the guy making things happen for the Rockets. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
You look at Cleveland. Right now, a lot of teams are still figuring things out, shuffling rotations, and players are trying to get their timing back.
Yeah, plenty of adjustments in the early stages. And looking back on the first half of our game, it hasn't gone according to plan for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. It's been a clinic so far from Clyde Drexler.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
So on the floor for Houston, they've got Olajuwon. Tracy McGrady is out there with Paul, and it's Francis in at the small forward.
And I like seeing McGrady rise up for the dunk. Has amazing leaping ability and good reach, too. He makes it look easy.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Price has got 12 in the game.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Mobley, the pass to James. Loads it up there for Mobley. Pass to Francis. Kicks it out to Paul. Lets it go with a 3. Here's Samson, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Kicks it out to Paul. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist. McGrady's got his 4th assist in this one.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Mitchell passes to Mobley. Here's LeBron. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. LeBron's got 4 this quarter.
From mid-range, LeBron really dialed in. You can't think you're safe giving him those shots.
Here's Francis, covered by Mitchell. Francis passes to Samson. Good. Samson's got the lead up to 13 now for the Rockets.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
And it's Mitchell missing.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Count that one. McGrady's got 6.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And Daughtery kicks to Price. Over Paul. And there's Price. That's good on the assist by Daughtery. He's got 14.
Not much Price can't do. He does everything on the court and stuffing in the stat sheet tonight.
And it's in there.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Larry Nance is checked in for Mobley. And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
Rockets call timeout. It's time for the dance cam. If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your move. You have the camera right now. Speaking.
Here is Price. 14 points for him. 1:51 left here in the third quarter. It's LeBron with the drive.
Add this game to LeBron's extensive career highlights. I mean, he's had plenty of big nights like this, but it never gets old.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Rockets?
The way they've been able to consistently get past the defense and to the cup has been most impressive. They've almost made it look pedestrian.
And they've also played exceptionally well in the paint tonight, taking advantage of their opportunity to work inside.
Price, the pass to Daughtery. Going inside. Now, here's Price. Daughtery with the screen on. Paul. Mitchell in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. A different look now for Cleveland. Ilgauskas is checked in for Daughtery. Irving comes in for LeBron. And it's Garland in for Mark Price. Garland against Paul. Elbow shot. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Irving's got 14.
Yeah, this part of the game is coming back for Kyrie. It's always been there, but he's showing more of it now.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
Kyrie Irving.
And so Irving nails both of them.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And he goes in for the dunk.
You know, you got to love seeing McGrady when he's hot. An amazing score from any spot on the floor.
Hey, yo, right here, baby.
With the step back. Looking to get it going. And Mitchell with a nice bucket inside. Mitchell's got his second bucket tonight.
Got the better of the defense that time. Easy trip to the rim.
And so it's Houston out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And we'll be right back after this. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Nance. Mobley is out there with Zadrunas Ilgauskas. Then there's Price, and it's Irving in at the 2-guard spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Off target from outside. Rockets leading by 17. And Yao, here we go, softly drops in the floater. Yao's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Houston. The kick out to Mobley. And it's off from three-point range. To the middle, and here we go. Harden heading to the hoop.
And, you know, Harden's exceptional at getting out on the break in transition. I mean, running exactly the right path and getting it done.
And then slams it in.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
What he lacks in height, he certainly makes up for with his bounce.
And it's Irving with the ball for Cleveland. Launches a three, and the rebound goes to the Rockets. Malone's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight.
He had 1 3 in the first half, but hasn't had one since.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Price with a screen on Harden. Irving surveying the floor. He can't get that one to fall.
He just missed it. He's typically solid from mid-range.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And GA, you look at all these great European players. Some saying that youth development in the U.S. could emulate aspects of what they're doing overseas in their systems.
Well, it's already going in that direction. Youngsters able to, in essence, go pro from their early teens. But the academies they've set up over there, they are, no doubt, intriguing.
Well, he's leading the way, trying to get everybody else going now.
Here's Yao. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Obviously, Yao is just so huge defensively, it's almost impossible to guard him legally.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. LeBron's checked in for Nance. And Donovan Mitchell's subbed in for Price. James. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Drexler, that's good.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Jordy with the screen on Drexler. Here's LeBron. Yao Ming pulls it in. Yao's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole world. So there's a need for caution that's probably higher than in decades past.
Price, he's checked in for Cleveland. And we've got a moment here. Let's present our player of the game, Clyde Drexler.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hands.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players.
LeBron James refusing to be denied, just muscling through that foul to get the shot off.
Free throw good, James. And so it's Houston with it. Here's Malone. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Mobley. And he knocks down the first one.
You know, Moses Malone is a true two-way player. He's an outstanding talent on both ends of the floor, able to score in dominating fashion, and really a ferocious rebounder.
And so here's Cleveland. Here's Mobley. Loads it up there for Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
And went up and pulled it down. Mobley soaring.
The three from Harden. And the three ball is good.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
And that one's good, Mitchell.
How do you guard that? I mean, Mitchell just towing with the defense.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And Clark, is someone who has been around the game their entire life, what advice would you give to younger players?
A couple of things, Kevin, I would highlight. One is embrace the work, embrace the process of development, run your own race in that regard, stay away from the snare of compare, and dedicate yourself to being a continual learner and always striving to get better.
And the jam by Harden.
A proven scorer. When Harden gets into a flow like this, he can pile up the points.
Kicks it out to James. And here's Price for 3. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 3 assists tonight.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
And 101 left in the 4th. From deep LeBron, it's hauled in by Malone. From deep, Drexler. Brad Daughtery pulls it in. And here's Price. He brings it up for Cleveland. Mitchell kicks to Price. Beyond the arc. Rockets with the rebound.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And that one drops for him.
In attack mode and looking to score whenever he can, this is Harden at his best.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Daughtery in the post. He's covered by Yao. 5 on the clock. James, the pass to Daughtery. A shot off that time. Good work defensively by Yao. And Brad Daughtery with the slam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Malone with the steal. So we see Houston taking the W here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And now, we present the player of the game, Clyde Drexler.